Information tonight on the deadly shooting Saturday night. The victim has been identified as 25-year-old Zachary Shively. The suspect was Shively's father, John Shively, and they were fighting over money. That's according to an update from Madison Police.
An MPD spokesperson says Shively, the 64-year-old, was still there when officers responded to the shooting on the city's south side. This all happened around 6:30 p.m. on the 2800 block of Warner Street. Shively gave a statement to investigators after the shooting, admitting he and his 25-year-old son were arguing over finances when the disagreement turned physical.
As all this was going on, the suspect remained on scene, went up to our officers, was taken into custody without any incident, and then brought into one of our stations so detectives could start the interviewing process to figure out what exactly happened.
Now, officers did find the weapon involved and add another man was home when the shooting took place. We don't know if he is related to the other two men. Shively has been booked into the Dane County Jail on a charge of first-degree intentional homicide.